What's the best place to look? Sorry. No, that's fine. What's the best place to look? All right. Are we getting started here? All right. Good morning, everyone. Tomorrow, we walk back into the workplace, not just as healthcare providers, but as a unified and empowered voice for fairness, respect, and the future of our profession. For 13 days, we have stood together, shoulder to shoulder, not just for ourselves, but for our patients, our colleagues, and the standards we believe should define quality health care. While it's true that Essentia Health has not yet made any effort to come to the table and talk with us, that does not mean that we walk away empty-handed. Far from it. What we've seen over the past 2 weeks is nothing short of remarkable. Our stand sparked action. Powerful letters of support were sent from state legislators directly to Dr. Herman, urging accountability and change. We've heard from state representatives from across the region who recognize the essential role we play and who are standing with us loud and clear. The solidarity we've experienced has been overwhelming and inspiring. Teachers, firefighters, fellow healthcare workers, steel workers, Teamsters, and other unions, small businesses, you name it, have all stood behind us. This isn't just an APP issue anymore. It's a community issue, and it's a labor issue. It's about dignity in the workplace for all. And people are paying attention. We're not giving up, but we are deciding to go back and care for our patients. We care about our patients, and we do not want them to suffer any longer. So while we return to work tomorrow, our movement continues. The strength we've shown, our courage, our unity, our commitment has laid a foundation for lasting change. We may not have received what we hoped for yet, but the momentum we've built will carry forward. We have awakened something bigger. We have built a coalition. We are not alone, and we will not be silent. Let's carry the spirit of unity back with us into every clinic, every hospital, every patient interaction, and every hallway. Let it remind us of who we are, dedicated professionals, advocates for an important cause, and loyal providers to our patients. We are proud, we are powerful, and we are just getting started. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Kim Volkart, and I'm a registered nurse at Essentia Health. I care for patients at Solvay Hospice House, where our work is grounded in dignity, compassion, and presence. Today marks the final day of our unfair labor practice strike. For the past 2 weeks, nurses and healthcare workers across Essentia have stood together demanding fair treatment and a voice in the care we provide. We made the decision to strike because Essentia was not bargaining in good faith and was interfering with our protected rights. That decision came from a deep conviction and a shared understanding that safe, ethical patient care cannot happen without respect for the people providing it. After 2 weeks on strike, we are now seeing some movement at the bargaining table. Essentia has begun to show a willingness to engage seriously. That progress is far overdue, but it is meaningful. It means our voices have been heard, and it means that the strike mattered. Solvay has remained closed since July 3rd. For those of us who work there, that has been one of the hardest parts of this action. Solvay is a place of extraordinary care where patients and families find support, dignity, and comfort at the end of life. The work we do is intimate and sacred, and we are eager to return to our patients, to reopen those doors, and to continue the care that makes Solvay a place of comfort and meaning for this community. The solidarity we have built will not end when the strike ends. We have grown stronger with each other, with hospital nurses, with APPs, and with the community that stood beside us. That solidarity is now a part of who we are as caregivers, and it will shape the future we build from here. We are especially grateful to our community, to every person that walked the picket line, dropped off meals, sent letters, made donations, took the time to listen, or even honked in solidarity as you passed the strike line. Thank you. You helped sustain us, and you reminded us that we are fighting for something larger than ourselves. This strike was about more than securing a contract. It was about protecting the values that guide our care: dignity, respect, and compassion, not only for patients, but for the people who care for them. We look forward to returning to the table. We look forward to finishing this contract, and we look forward to returning to the work we love, stronger, more united, and more determined than ever. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Julie Floten, and I work as an oncology nurse at the First Street building. On the final day of our unfair labor practice strike against Essentia, we are more determined than ever to reach an agreement on our first contracts that prioritize the health and well-being of both our patients and us, the nurses and healthcare workers. As a group, we decided to go on strike because Essentia was bargaining in bad faith and committing unfair labor practices. For the past several months, Essentia has kept claiming it takes 18 months to create a first contract, as if there's something magical or factual about that number. There's not. Even after our members made the brave and difficult decision to strike, Essentia continued to hold out and refused to take our request to bargain more seriously. Now, after 14 days of being on strike, Essentia says they'll add more bargaining dates, that they'll come to the table so we can make real progress towards a respectful contract that protects both patients and workers. A contract that guarantees the job we're hired to do is the job we actually get to do, and that it doesn't get changed without our agreement. A contract that promises we can work to the top of our scope as professionals, providing the expert care our patients deserve in the departments we specialize in. A contract that spells out policies for leaves, insurance, and wages, clear and transparent, not subject to change at will. As RNs, we listen to our patients. That's the only way we know how to provide quality care. In fact, it's the foundation of it. Essentia, we expect you to do the same for your workers. While this strike will soon be ending, one thing that won't end is the solidarity we've built with each other, with our nurse colleagues in the hospital, with our advanced practice provider colleagues across the region, and the solidarity we've built with the community. We want to send our sincerest thanks to the community members who sent letters to Essentia's leadership, to our state elected officials in support of us, who stopped by to share a few words of solidarity or drop off food and beverages, donuts, pizza, who donated to our strike fund to ensure our families were supported, who came out to community events and listened to our stories, and of course, those who came to walk the picket line with us. Our community and our patients are our priority. When we fight for a fair contract, we are fighting for you too.